Hey there, future ESL teachers! Today, we're diving into the exciting world of TESOL, where there's definitely no one-size-fits-all approach. Understanding these different philosophies and techniques will build your versatile teaching toolbox. Let's begin by understanding the why of key TESOL approaches. An approach is your overarching belief system about how language is learned and how teaching should happen. It's the why behind your choices. It provides the theoretical foundation for what you do in the classroom, guiding your pedagogical philosophy and informing the methods you select. An approach is your overarching belief system about how language is learned and how teaching should happen. It's the why behind your choices. Communicative Language Teaching, CLT. Forget boring grammar drills. This approach is all about getting students to use English for real-life communication. The goal is fluency and meaningful interaction. Example, instead of conjugating verbs, students might role-play ordering food at a restaurant or negotiating a price at a market stall. Task-based language teaching, TBLT. Think of this as learning by doing, where students complete a significant task using the target language. The focus is on the successful completion of the task, with language acquisition happening naturally throughout the process. Example, students might collaborate to plan a hypothetical international conference, including writing invitations, creating a schedule, and preparing short speeches. Content-based instruction, CBI. Why not learn English while exploring fascinating subjects like science, history, or even business? CBI integrates language learning with academic or professional content. An advanced class might study the impact of artificial intelligence on employment, reading economic analyses, and then discussing policy solutions in English. Or a business class might analyze a multinational corporation's merger and acquisition strategy, learning relevant vocabulary and structures. Total Physical Response, TPR. Perfect for beginners and kinesthetic learners, TPR gets learners moving and responding to commands. It leverages the connection between language and physical action, reducing anxiety. Example, the teacher might say, stand up, walk to the door, touch your head, and students perform the actions. This can be adapted for verbs related to actions like click the mouse or sign the document in professional settings. Lexical approach. This approach focuses on teaching language in chunks like phrases, collocations, words that often go together, and idioms rather than isolated words or grammar rules. This helps students sound more natural and fluent. Example, instead of just teaching problem, you teach solve a problem, face a burning problem, or no problem. In business, this might be reach a consensus or mitigate risk. The how of effective ESL teaching methods. While an approach defines your teaching philosophy, a method is the practical application, the specific set of procedures, activities, and techniques you use in the classroom to bring that approach to life. It's the step-by-step blueprint for instruction, dictating how lessons are structured and how learners engage with the language. A method is the specific set of procedures, activities, and techniques you use in the classroom to bring your chosen approach to life. It's the how. Direct method. This method emphasizes immersion, meaning only English is spoken in the classroom, with no translations allowed. Grammar is taught inductively, and vocabulary is learned through demonstration, realia, and context. Example, the teacher points to a clock and says, "This is a clock." They might then ask, "What is this?" Encouraging direct association. Audio-Lingual Method, ALM. Rooted in behaviorism, this method relies heavily on drills and repetition to build strong language habits and automate responses. Accuracy is highly emphasized. Example, the teacher says, "I am going to the store." Students repeat. Then, "He is going to the store." Students repeat. "Are you going to the store?" Students respond, "Yes, I am going to the store." Communicative Language Teaching, CLT methods. As mentioned under its approach, CLT heavily utilizes methods like role plays, debates, information gap activities, and real-life scenarios where students must use language to achieve a communicative goal. Example, students are given different pieces of information about a broken appliance and must communicate with each other to figure out the problem and solution. Task-based language teaching, TBLT, Methods, similar to its approach, TBLT uses structured tasks that require genuine communication. The focus is on the outcome of the task, with language analysis and correction happening after the task is completed. Example: students are given a budget and a list of requirements and must collaborate to design a marketing campaign for a new product, presenting their final plan. Suggestopedia. This unique method aims to accelerate learning by creating a relaxed, comfortable, and low-anxiety environment. It often incorporates soft background music, art, and a playful atmosphere to lower psychological barriers. Example: new vocabulary might be presented with dramatic intonation over classical music, with students seated in comfortable chairs, followed by games and activities to reinforce the words. As you can see, there's a whole toolbox of TESOL approaches and methods out there. The best teachers often mix and match elements from different methods and approaches to create the perfect blend for their students' specific needs and learning styles. So, get creative, experiment, and find what works best for you and your learners.